everyone, it's Lily here from Shine Bright Diamonds 2023, and I'm coming to you today on Sunday, December 15th for another one of my weekly WIP'n chats. So, for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am so happy that you have found my little corner here on YouTube. And of course, those of you that are returning, welcome back. So, for those of you who maybe have never tuned into a WIP'n chat, WIP stands for Work in Progress, and chat is where I just chat about what's been going on in my little corner here in Canada. So feel free to pull out whatever you're working on, whether it's a coloring page, diamond painting, I don't know, anything, or treat this as a podcast, whatever you like. So let's get into it because I'm getting excited because I'm almost done this canvas. Now, the canvas that I am working on is this one here, Witchcraft Room by Mrs. Butter D, coming from Diamond Art Club. And this is a canvas that I had started originally on September 22nd, and it was my second canvas for Drills and Chills. Now, unfortunately, I ended up not finishing this canvas and had put it on hold so I could work on a winter themed canvas for Be Frosty and, of course, Jingle Drills. So I'm back at it because I am determined to finish this before the new year. So we'll see where I get to. But as you can see, I sort of have two sections here and then just this last mini row, and then it is done. So we will see. We will see. Who knows? Maybe I will finish it this week. That's the hope. And then I need to figure out what I'm going to work on next. But that's another story. Now, in terms of the accessories that I'm using, this past week was super exciting because my Jingle Drills Deluxe box from Creations Moran came in. So I am currently using the Jingle Drills event tray, which I chose mine in this green color. I'm also using the Jingle Drills diamond painting pen that came in my deluxe box. And the putty I'm using is Christmas Wish from Creations Moran. And I do have this mini pen from Creations Dobel, which I tend to use it more so as my straightener pen. Now, the release papers I'm using are from Bee's Crafty Corner. So, sort of the same shops that I'm always using from, but I always like to share where I'm finding my things. Now, the section that I'm working on is this little section here. I started it earlier today, so we'll see how far I get in terms of finishing it during this video, and who knows, maybe we'll work on the last section of this row. Anyway, let's get into it. Let me just grab a color and we can chat. I find that I'm in a lot of color blocking right now. So it's been a lot of multi-placing, which is nice. All right, let's get into it. So, how are you? What is new? I know last time I was on, I was just sort of going through how I have like a ton of packages coming, and it had just been a crazy weekend. I know last week I was talking about how I'd seen the WIP'n movie and had my boyfriend's work party. Well, this weekend has been the complete opposite. It has been just a really nice and quiet weekend. I haven't done too much, to be honest, in terms of leaving the house. I guess I should start from the beginning. So, this past week, nothing too exciting happened outside of work. It was very quiet in my evenings, which is always nice. Um, Friday, my boyfriend and I spent it just sort of as literally hermiting. Um, we honestly just ended up watching TV. Um, Nothing too crazy there. I got my boyfriend into watching 90 Day Fiance. Um, so we're way behind. So we just sort of watch episode here and there. So we on Friday night just had a quiet night, watched some 90 Day Fiance, which is always fun. And then Saturday, my boyfriend had some errands to run with his dad. So I decided to use Saturday to finish my Christmas shopping, which was very chaotic because I ended up going to the mall. And normally I have all my Christmas shopping done, but this year I'm just behind. So I ended up Saturday morning going Christmas shopping. I was able to finish my Christmas shopping, but oh my goodness, the mall was so busy. I was able to get a decent parking spot, which worked in my favor because I actually had to do like a couple. I think I went back to my car once or twice to put stuff in my car and then head back into the mall to continue my shopping. Um, but yeah, I think I was at the mall for almost 2.5 hours because it was just busy. And unfortunately, um, I had like a couple family members that I still needed to finish shopping for. So I knew what I wanted to get them, but um, the stores were out of stock, and I didn't want to risk trying to order the items online. So I ended up just, window shopping. Um, so that was that. And in my workplace, we're doing like a Secret Santa among staff. So I needed to pick up the stuff for my Secret Santa, which, I mean, we filled out like a Secret Santa form, but I I always struggle with Secret Santa because even though I sort of have a list, the form was sort of more on like different things you like themes. And it's hard to shop like that, especially when I don't know someone super well. But I'm happy with what I came up with. I think, the person will be surprised. And I don't know. That was nice. So that was that. And then when I got home from the mall and put away, what I had bought, I decided to spend my Saturday trying a new baking recipe. So, for those of you that don't know, I really like to bake. My go to things to bake is honestly cookies. I do, I will sort of, toot my own horn here, but I do make a really good apple crisp. Um, and I started to get into baking squares. So this past summer, I was baking strawberry rhubarb squares, and then um, I always make date squares at Thanksgiving. But I wanted to try and make a Biscoff blondie square. So I had made sure that I picked up, the Biscoff cookie and the Biscoff spread because that's what the recipe called for. And I spent yesterday baking my Biscoff Blondie Square, which I found the recipe on Pinterest. And it wasn't too challenging, except everything was in grams and or ounces. And unfortunately, that's not a unit of measurement I'm very familiar with. I normally measure things in like cups and tablespoons and teaspoons. So I did rely heavily on Google to help me convert the ingredients. Now, the squares, they turned out like the recipe was easy to follow, but there wasn't a clear unit of measurement given for the Biscoff because you essentially, once you put down your dough or the base for the square, the recipe said to take a dollop of Biscoff spread and essentially whisk it throughout the dough once the dough was in the pan. And I wasn't too sure about how much Biscoff to use. So I just did 1 tablespoon and then took my butter knife and whisked it throughout or like spread it sort of. Well, swirled it, I guess is the better word. And then it didn't specify how much Biscoff cookie to crumble on top. Now, the recipe, it came out really good. Like everything cooked up nice. It's just, I felt like I didn't have enough Biscoff. So obviously this is the trial run. um, so my boyfriend and I have just been eating my Biscoff squares this weekend. But I think when I make it again, I will definitely put more Biscoff spread and crumble more Biscoff cookie on top. Um, but other than that, like it came out really well. It was fun. But yeah, so that was sort of yesterday, and then my boyfriend and I we were supposed to go for like this festival of lights last night down at the park near us, but like a Christmas tree lighting, I guess. But unfortunately, I was having pain yesterday, so we ended up not going because the thought of trying to walk was a little too much. So I just needed to take the afternoon to rest, but I think I overdid it with going to the mall and walking for 2.5 hours, which it's fair. Like, I'm still trying to get out of the last flare up I was in, and it always takes me a while to sort of calm everything down, but it's getting there slowly. It's just, I think I did a little too much too soon yesterday and sort of dinked up my knee and hip again. But on the bright side, today was a day of rest. We did, well, my boyfriend did the Christmas, or not Christmas, the grocery shopping. I made the list, and then he ended up going groceries for me. And then while he was doing that, I spent the day watching some Christmas movies and wrapping some presents. So for me, I feel like today was pretty restful. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I ended up watching Santa Claus 2 and Santa Claus 3 on Disney Plus. Earlier this year, my boyfriend and I had watched Santa Claus, the first one. So it was nice sort of just to finish that film series. So now I'm on the Home Alone. That's what I still need to watch. Home Alone, Elf, Deck the Halls, Christmas Vacation, and the classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm not gonna lie, I love watching Christmas movies. So yeah. So that was today, wrapping Christmas presents, watching Christmas movies. I ended up doing some work in my aquarium. I had bought like a new plant that I needed to sort of put in the tank. So I cleaned my tank and did a slight water change, added the new plant. The fish seem to be taking well to it. They like it. It's I like my pet fish. And then um, today being Sunday, I'm currently it's still in the crock pot, but I'm cooking a whole chicken in the crock pot, which my boyfriend is going to strip for me so that we have that throughout the work week. So that'll be nice. But yeah, so now here I am, diamond painting. And of course, I have my tea, but I'm waiting for it to cool. But yeah, that's been my weekend. It's been crazy, but a fun crazy. Now, I'm curious to know for those of you that do celebrate Christmas, are you a last minute Christmas shopper or are you someone who always has things done well ahead of time? Because I feel like this is the first year that I'm this behind, but it's done now, I think. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but we will see. We will see. But yeah. So that is what's been going on in my life. Now, in terms of diamond painting things, um, what is new? Let me think because there's been quite a few updates. So I'm still waiting for some of my orders from Black Friday to arrive. In particular, my order from Fallon Gems has arrived in Canada, but because of the Canada Post strike, it's not getting delivered. So yeah, I guess it's just sort of sitting. So hopefully, apparently, the Canada Post strike might be over. I don't actually know because there was talks that mail delivery could resume this week. So if that's the case, then hopefully my Yellow Dog Designs um, package will be delivered because I know that's stuck with Canada Post. And then my Fallon Gems, hopefully. I did reach out to Dreamer Designs because I did order 2 diamond paintings from their overseas collection over the Black Friday, and it hasn't shipped yet. So I did email just to do an inquiry because I recognize like it's a busy time of year. And essentially, customer service was really kind. They essentially said that um, they are a little backed up in terms of getting out the orders for shipment, but I should be getting the tracking information soon. So I'm hoping this week um, I will get the tracking information for that, which is fair. It's been almost 2 weeks, but at the same time, I am so excited for my very first Dreamer Designs order to arrive. I know today they released another diamond painting from their overseas collection that is 100% on my wish list. It's the one with the penguin and the Christmas tree. Is it Christmas tree or presents? I can't remember. But it is so cute. And honestly, for those of you that don't know, my favorite animals, I say animals because there's quite a few of them, but my all time favorite animals are penguins, sloths, and capybaras. So, yeah. When I saw the penguin one, I'm like, I need this. But I'm a little hesitant to order from Dreamer Designs right now until I receive my Black Friday shipment. So for the time being, that is currently on my wish list, the penguin. I'm hoping this week I'll get the shipping information. And then I know I was sharing it on my Instagram, but I got like a ton of packages that have been held up because of the Canada Post strike this week, which is super exciting because they all came at the same time. I actually ended up filming a small shop haul, which I still need to edit. But essentially, I got two of my packages from Creations Morin. One of them was my Jingle Drills event box. And then the other one was my Cyber Monday slash Black Friday order. And then I finally got my JNL Crafty Creations order. All three of those came by, I think it's called Chit Chats or Dragonfly. I'm not 100% sure. But one of, like a combination of those two companies that I've never heard of before. Um, so it was a very pleasant surprise when that came in. And then, um, yeah, so I will have my first ever small shop haul up, which I'm currently waiting because I did order back in October or beginning of November my very first custom pen from Realizations, Eric and Corinne from their small shop in Quebec. And my understanding is that pen has finally shipped. So I think it's supposed to come this week. So if it comes this week, then I will just film an unboxing of that pen and then add it to that small shop haul video, which that video, by the way, is extremely chaotic. Because this past week I was getting over some weird, I don't even know what it was. It was some type of weird cold. And when I was filming my small shop haul, I ended up, it was so awkward. I ended up in this coughing fit. So, and then my voice goes all like frog sounding. So it's going to be a fun video to edit because I have to edit out my coughing fit. And then I'm probably going to have to put like a note that says, like, getting over an illness. Honestly, every time I film, it's always something. Something always happens. But hey, it's life. But yeah, so I have my small shop purchases that are coming. I'm just super excited for them to arrive. But yeah, other than that, I have no other crafting stuff on its way. I mean, I'm trying to be really good and not order any more diamond paintings because, like I had mentioned in another video, I'm really trying to just shop my stash. But I'm definitely using the wish list feature a lot more. I'm gonna be honest. Um, which talking about that, now that I am approaching, now that I am approaching the end of this canvas, I need to think about what kit I want to work on next because, to be honest, I am not in the mood to work on Song of Artemis. by Margaret Morales, which that is the diamond painting that I have kitted up. Um, why I kitted it up? Oh yeah, I kitted it up because there was the red lines was all on it. Anyway, I don't know what was going through my head, but anyway, that kit is kitted up. I did a small section just to see how bad the red lines would be coming through. But I have that kit kitted up, and then I have the mystery Halloween kit from Diamond Art Club kitted up. But to be honest, I am not in the mood to work on those two kits. So I need to figure out when I'm done Witchcraft Room, which is this kit here, what diamond painting I want to work on next. Because Witchcraft Room and the last kit that I finished, Yule by Miss Holly, are in currently kitted up in my Diamond Art Club containers, which I adore these containers. So now that I'm essentially getting these organizers um, cleared up so that they will be in use again to put a new project in, I need to start thinking about what project I want to work on next. And part of me really wants to work on my Christmas stitch diamond painting. But then the other part of me is like, because what day is it? It's December 15th. So knowing how I work, um, part of me just wants to kit up something that I know is appropriate to be working on after Christmas. Because I have this weird thing that once Christmas has passed, I do not want anything to do with Christmas. Like, I do not want to be working on a Christmas diamond painting. And I have a feeling if I kit up the stitch one, there's a strong chance that I won't finish it. And I'll be working on it after Christmas. So I was talking to my boyfriend about it because, he's totally into my diamond painting plans. Not. But I needed a sounding board. And I was saying to him, I feel like my Stitch Christmas might be something that I work on maybe in July to do like a Christmas in July situation. But I honestly think I might um, start flattening out Penguin Harmony, which I think every WIP'n chat I've talked about this kit. It's like this giant pastel square penguin kit. Um, but I honestly think that that is the kit that I want to work on next because it's not a Christmas kit, it's a winter kit. And it's just one of those kits that because it's winter, if I end up still working on it well into January or February, it's not going to bother me. Um, Now, the other thing I want to think about is it's also a really large square kit. And the last large square kit that I worked on was Flower Delivery by Yume Art. And that one took me, I think I worked on it January and to April. So I think it was like either 3.5 or 4 months of work on that kit. And so Penguin Harmony might be another one of those situations where I might be working on the kit well into spring. But I feel that now that I've been diamond painting a lot longer, I'm really comfortable with squares. It won't take me as long. We will see. But yeah, I'm thinking Penguin Harmony might be the one I kit up next. Um, Plus, with that kit, I think there's a lot of colors, so I would definitely need both of my Diamond Art Club storage containers. And then, of course, if I get overwhelmed or get bored with working on squares, then I can always take out Song of Artemis, which is a round diamond painting. But I just don't feel like doing a round right now. I think because I had literally just finished Yule by Miss Holly. Let me just grab some tea here. All right. I don't know if anyone else is like me, but in the evening, I love to have a cup of tea um, before bed, which is not even bedtime. It's almost 7:30 at night. I still have I have maybe another 2 hours before I fall asleep. Um, but yeah, I always need a cup of chamomile tea. I don't know what it is, but I always have to have my cup of chamomile before or after I eat dinner. I don't want to say before bed because it's always as soon as I'm done dinner, the kettle goes on and I'm like, it's tea time. It's just sort of one of my weird quirks. It's always either a chamomile tea or peppermint tea at night. And then during the day on the weekends, I always need a tea in the afternoon. Yeah, I drink a lot of tea. Coffee in the morning, tea in the afternoons and evening. I'm trying to find my next color because where's this one? I'm at that weird part of the canvas or the section where I'm almost done. Um, but yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about before I got distracted by tea? Oh yeah, my next kit. So yes, I am in a little bit of a conundrum. Now, talking about clearing out my Diamond Art Club storage containers, which I'm getting close to doing. Today, I didn't even mention any of this. I don't know. I'm all over the place. But today, I actually had a big filming day. Um, Filming slash editing day for my channel because I had filmed a while ago two unboxings of mini kits. One was of a paint gem kit and one was of the Lunar New Year mini dazzles kit from Diamond Art Club. And I finally got around to filming, or not filming, but editing those two videos. So those videos are edited for release date to be determined. I have also finally filmed and edited my post review of Yule by Miss Holly, which I'm so excited. So that video is actually coming out this Thursday. Um, and then, of course, this WIP'n chat will be out on Tuesday, December 17th. So, yes. But I am beyond excited because it's been such a long time since I've had a post review. I know was it last week that my post review came out on the Paint Gem Mystery Kit, which that in and of itself was exciting. I don't know. I feel like for me, because I diamond paint so slowly, whenever I actually film a post review, I'm just way too happy. I'm like, look at me go. Slow but steady. That's me as a diamond painter. Slowly and steadily, I get through my canvases. But yeah, which actually reminds me, I did end up um, kitting up the Paint Jam Christmas edition, which has been a lot of fun. I've only worked on one of their canvases of the little edition, of the Christmas edition, but I adore it. I don't know. I always like having the mini canvases kitted up. They're in like my Art Dot travel container. Because often, so in our apartment building, we have to pay to use the laundry machine, and it's $2 a load. So what we've been doing is my boyfriend's parents are close to us. I think they're like maybe 20 minutes from us. So normally on the weekend, we actually go over to their house and do our laundry. And normally while we're doing our laundry, I actually bring my little mini kits with me. And I just sort of diamond paint at their kitchen table while I'm waiting for the laundry to finish. So I've been slowly working on, whoopsie, I just like, there. I've been slowly working on that, um, I guess, Christmas edition for the past couple weeks now. Couple. But for whatever reason, I only work on my mini kits when I'm at their house. I never think to take out my mini kits and just work on them here when I'm at home, which is funny because think of how much quicker they would go by instead of working on one little mini kit for a couple hours a week. But yeah, anyway. So that's just me though. I'm just all over the place with my diamond painting. All over the place. But yet somehow, whoops, is this gonna fit here? Yeah, it did. But yet somehow I'm slowly getting it done. Huh. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I actually finished the section. That's the thing that I've noticed with this kit is that it's been, honestly, at least this section here, has been a ton of color blocking. But what's been happening, and it's the same thing that happened when I worked on Year of the Dragon, is I'm just sort of tired of all the earth tones. Don't get me wrong, they're pretty, but I definitely um, do not flourish when it's just a ton of earth tones. I definitely like the super bright diamond paintings, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh, I'm like so determined to get this kit done. But yeah. So who knows? Maybe, like I said, next week who knows, maybe I'll just work on a paint gem mini canvas in next week's WIP'n chat, or I'll have Stitch kitted up or Penguin Harmony. I have no idea. I am all over the place. But then again, when am I not all over the place? That is the question. Because there. Nope. I feel like I need more of this color here. But yeah. So I'm curious to know, what are you working on? Because I feel like now that the Black Friday rush is over, the Cyber Monday rush is over, a lot of us are getting our new diamond painting kits in. I'm just curious to know, like, what are you working on? Are you working on one of the new releases from any of the diamond painting shops that you bought from? Are you like me, who just is trying to finish some of the whips that they've started? But you know what? I'm actually pretty proud of myself because I am getting through um, some of these whips that I started pretty quickly, if you ask me. But yeah. Okay, so before I officially wrap up this video, because I have officially given you all the updates with my diamond painting, I do want to share that this week is very exciting because it is my last work week before I am officially on my winter break. So I'm super excited for that. It is also, in other exciting news, it's also the week of, no, wait, I lied. It's not book club week. Book club week is next week. So on that note, I was about to say, oh yes, I'm almost done. But in terms of the books that I'm reading, I got so excited that book club was this week because half the time I never finish my book for book club. But I honestly have, like, I think 30 pages left of Once Upon a Broken Heart. So this week is going to be exciting because it is the last work week before my winter break. Yay. It is hopefully the week that I finish Witchcraft Room. Yay. And it should be the week that I finish Once Upon a Broken Heart. Yay. So lots of exciting things to think about on my end. And with that being said, I've also started reading the book How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. It is honestly such a cute book. Um, it is the December book club pick, which, knowing that book club is next week, I honestly don't know if I will finish the book in time. I will try my best though. But honestly, that is what I'm reading. It's a lot of fun, definitely enjoying it. In terms of what I'm watching, I'm just gonna say the Hallmark Channel. Like, it's whatever Christmas movie is on. I tend to put the Hallmark Channel on when I am eating dinner, when I'm cooking. Like, it's just right now the comfort channel because the movies are just comforting. I haven't been watching Gilmore Girls. I'll probably over the winter break be watching a ton of Gilmore Girls and be diamond painting. But other than that, that's what's been going on. I just, I don't know. I feel that now that I know my winter break is coming up, I'm really excited. I'm going to be honest. At work, things have just been really busy. Um, really, really busy. And I'm sure, like many other people, it's a busy time of year. And I am just so ready for my winter break. But yeah, so other than that, there's nothing else new. On that note, though, I am going to wrap up my WIP'n chat here. So I'll turn off the light. Whoops. Well, if I say I turn it off and then I just make it brighter. But I did finish this section here. It looks like I am officially working on a plant that looks like a leaf. Um, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I will finish this section tonight. We'll find out. I always tend to post a progress photo on Monday, but I think I posted the progress photo today. I think I'm all mixed up. See, this is why I need winter break. So, on that note, if you enjoyed today's video, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support does mean the world to me. Of course, if you are looking for more diamond painting content, you can find me on Instagram at ShineBrightDiamonds2023. That is where I tend to post my current work in progress, any of my small shop purchases, and of course, anything else that is fun or interesting that I find. So until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye, everyone.